Hi, hello, welcome back to the class, everyone. So today is our new subject, our new chapter. We are starting our second chapter and a new chapter, operating systems. Okay, here we will learn what is an operating system, what does an operating system do, and what kind of operating systems are there in use. Okay, so there are some uh, things which we will learn in the operating system chapter, right? Operating system, it performs a lot of tasks. Okay, so if someone asks you what is an operating system, you should tell them an operating system is a software that performs the following tasks, or that performs following tasks. There are some tasks which are done by an operating system. Okay, right. And as I told you, the hardware CPU is necessary for the computer, right? It is a must. If there is no CPU, the computer won't work. Can everyone remember? I said something like that. Why? Because the CPU is called uh, as the brain of the computer. So the brain of the computer is a must for the computer to be work. As well, it is a hardware, right? And a CPU is a hardware, or the brain of the computer is a hardware. You can touch and feel it by your hand, and you can see it by your eyes. Operating system is a software. We can't see it or we can't touch them, but it is a software. It is a software. And this operating system, we can call it as OS also. In short form, we call it as OS. So this OS is a must in the computer, right? For an example, what are the tasks are performed by the operating system? First one, it provides user interface. What is a user interface? A user interface is the interface which we are seeing here now in your screen. You can see an interface, right? You can see pictures, you can see photos, you can see the desktop, you can see there are icons. So these things are user interfaces. So mainly, if you don't have an operating system in your computer, you won't be seeing the user interface. So if the computer provides a user interface, that means in the computer they have installed the software operating system. And also it manages the computer memory efficiently. It manages the computer memory. You know the computer memory. In grade 6, you are learning all these things, the computer memory or the main memory or whatever the memories. There are a lot of memories. So it manages the computer memory efficiently. And also it processes the files and folders correctly. What are the files and folders? Files and folders mean, normally you know what are the files, right? There are files. For an example, if you go to the school, they keep our personal files, right? Students' personal files. And they also keep teachers' information file or teachers' personal files, right? So these are files. A set of files uh, can be maintained within a folder. So a folder means, okay, a folder means a collection of file. A collection of file or collection of folders we can put into a folders. That is a folder, right? So the operating system is processing the files and the folders correctly which are in the computer. Also controls the functions of the CPU. Now you know what a CPU is doing, right? You know that. So it controls all the functions of the CPU. Controls activities related to storage devices. You know the storage devices, right? So it controls the activities which are related to the storage devices. Also, it helps to protect the computer through username and passwords. This is and, N is missing here, right? Wait. Okay. So it helps the computer, or it protects the computer. It helps to protect the computer through username and password. So why we are putting username and passwords to our devices? To protect them, right? Protect them means not to protect the phone, but to protect the data and information which are inside the computer or inside the phone, right? That's why we are putting username and password. So it uh, if you want to put username and passwords, you should have an operating system. Manages the hardware. There are a lot of hardwares in the computer. So they manage, or operating system manages the hardware in the computer. Fulfills the task using a computer. So whatever the task you want to be done, okay, whatever the task you need to be done within the computer, you operating system will fulfill them for you. So fulfills the tasks using the computer. So see, there are a lot of tasks done or performed by an operating system, right? It provides the interface, it manages the computer memory, it processes the files and folders correctly, it controls the functions of the CPU, it controls the activities related to storage devices, it helps to protect the computer via username and passwords, it manages the hardware, and it fulfills the tasks using a computer. There are some operating systems which are used in computers as well as which are used in the smartphones. Okay, so these are some operating systems used in computers. For an example, Microsoft Windows, OMS Windows, Microsoft MS, okay, Apple Macintosh, and Linux, Ubuntu, Fedora. So here, don't write, just concentrate on the lesson. You should know the differences between the Apple Macintosh and the Microsoft Windows. So the differences between these operating systems are, or among these operating systems are, Microsoft Windows or MS Windows, you should so Microsoft Windows or MS Windows, you should buy them, you should pay for them and buy the product or buy the operating system. So it is not free. Okay, it is not free. Apple Macintosh or Mac operating system, this operating system is used only in the Apple products only. You know the Apple products, right? Like Apple phone, Apple computers, iPods, iPads, these things. So in only the products which are created by the Apple company, this operating system will be used. So if you buy an Apple product, for an example, an Apple computer or Apple laptop, you cannot install Microsoft Windows operating system in that computer and work with them, or iMac. Okay. Also, if you buy any other products, for an example, HP computers, okay, there are HP computers, Acer, like that, there are computers, Dell. So if you using these computers, you can't use the Apple Macintosh or the Mac operating system in those kinds of laptops and computers. So it is like unique. The Apple Macintosh or Mac operating system is unique and installed, used only in the Apple computers or the Apple products only. Understood, everyone? So these are you should pay them, and you should pay for the operating system and buy them. Linux is an open source. Microsoft Windows and those operating systems are licensed. These are illegal to use freely. Okay, you can't use them free. It is illegal. They will punish you if you use it for free. Okay, Linux, Ubuntu, Fedora, These are used for free. So now let's see what are the operating systems used in the telephones or the smartphones. Smartphone operating system. So these are the smartphone operating systems. Android, BlackBerry, iOS or iPhone OS. It is used for iPhone, iPad and iPod. Windows Mobile are used for, Nokia Lumia, HTC, for these kinds of uh, smartphones. And also BlackBerry. BlackBerry is used in BlackBerry phone only. Right? This one, there are below, okay, there are some interfaces of the operating systems, right? So you are using the Microsoft operating system in your laptop, isn't it? And some of you are using the Android operating system in your phones. Some of you use the iOS operating system or iOS in your iPhones, right? And there are some other operating systems also. So this is Ubuntu operating system. This is the interface of the Ubuntu operating system. This is the iOS operating system, the interface of the iOS operating system. These are the BlackBerry operating system. So this is two screens, okay, not one. These are two screens. This is Fedora operating system. This is Windows operating system. Everyone knows that. And this is Mac operating system, right? This is Android operating system. Until we will meet again at the next class, thank you for joining the class and have a nice day, everyone.